Hi friends, how are you? Today I am going to show you how to make nice 3D looking logo in Inkscape. This tutorial is very useful for beginners. First, create a circle. Go to fill and stock dialog box and choose the stroke size. This stroke size depends on your object size and fill with none color. Now create a rectangle with same stroke size. Now select both, go to path and convert it to path. Now select node edit tool and select only these two nodes and break apart the node. Now go to path and break apart the object. Now select this one and delete it. Now select this rectangle and select only these two nodes and I think we should uh, reduce the size of this rectangle. Reduce it. Set the same stroke size. Now select node edit tool and select only these two nodes and break apart the nodes. Break apart the nodes. Now go to path and break apart this rectangle. Drag this object and delete it. Now we have to select both object. Go to align and distribute dialog box, align to the bottom and align to left. Now select again both and combine it. Now we have single object. Enable the snapping tool. Select the node edit tool and drag to these nodes. Again drag to this and select these two nodes and join this. Join this. Now fill with any color and remove the stroke size, or you can remove the stroke. Now duplicate this object, change the color, hold down shift and control key. First we have to disable snapping tool, hold control and shift and reduce the size of blue object. Now create another rectangle. Convert it to path, change the color, make some transparent. Now select only these two objects and align to left like this. uh, I think this one is okay. This one. Now select this one and this one and click on difference. Now select rectangle with this object and click on difference. Now we have to create a rectangle. Hold Ctrl plus Shift, around the corner, convert it to path, remove the transparency and send it to back, lower to bottom. Now increase the size of this square and select the both object and align to the center. Now select the both and select the both object and group it. Now rotate it on 45 degree. Before rotating, press Ctrl key now we have to ungroup it. Now select this object only and go to extension, use the motion plugin and we can see the live preview of our object. And I think this is okay. Apply it. Send it to back. Click on lower to bottom. Now select this object and ungroup it. Select it and ungroup it. Now select this small part of this object very carefully and unite them. Ungroup it. Delete this object, we don't need it. Delete it. Select this small object carefully. Select this small object and union it. Select it carefully and delete it. Now select this one and duplicate it and change the color of this object and flip it. After flipping, align this object like this, and now select only these two small object and union it. Now select these nodes from bottom and drag to bottom. Now select this object and duplicate it, drag to up, change the color. Now go to extension, apply the motion plugin. You can see live preview. Click on apply. You can adjust some value or you can just apply. We have to select our object very carefully. There is some unwanted object, delete it and group it. Now select this object and change the color. Now we have to recognize our main object, ungroup it again. Now select this object, change the color and union it. Keep on top. Now select this object, change the color, select it also and union it. Now select object from here and union it. Select with this and union it. Now select this object and change the color. I think here is some unwanted object. Delete this, change the color. Now select object from here. Here is also some extra object and delete it. Now select it again and change the color. Select it and delete it. Now select only this object and group it. Now enable the snapping option and snap like this, snap it like this. So our object on position. Now select these three object and drag to up. Now we can delete it. Delete it also. Drag to center. Now select this object, change the color. Now select this object, also change the color of this object. Now select this object, and first we have to ungroup it, change the color and ungroup it. Now select object from top, change the color. Now select this object, change the color. You can play with some shade of color. Change it. Feel the same. Change the color of this object. Now create a rectangle for background purpose and send it to bottom. We will change our background color later and lock it. Now select this object from top and duplicate it. Disable the snapping option. Now select this one, go to fill dialog box, and copy the color code of blue object, select it and paste the color code. Increase the some dark shade. Now arrange our object like this. Now select only the white object very carefully and keep on top, raise to top. Now select the shadow object and apply some blur. Now duplicate this object, change the color. Now duplicate this object and change the color. Drag to little bit and increase the size from side. Zoom on this area and select these two newly created object and click on difference. Now we have a shape like this and apply some gradient color on this object. apply the gradient color and edit it. Now add a node into middle. To add a new node, double click on the line, increase some darkness. Now select this object and change the color of this object. We need light color on this object. Guys, you can create background according to your choice. I know you can make better than me. Hope you will like my video, and I hope you will subscribe my channel. Thank you. See you again.